Hello everybody and welcome for another video. So today I want to talk about skills and skill points and what should you choose. So let's get right onto it. Keep in fact I'm still level 67, but still can go to anyone basically, because those extra points you will have throughout these 4 levels it's gonna be your own personal choice where you want to put them. Alright, so as a warrior you want to put all of your points on strength. Now let me get to a point where I put 16 points on mana, because if you put everything on strength you're really going to be spamming that mana potion button. Like, it's really annoying and you just want to be a little bit more secure on that position. So yes, submit that. Going on to the skills. This is where it gets a little bit tricky, and I mean it also depends on how do you want to be effective you want to be in certain areas. For example, if you want to be really tanky, I do recommend using this and applying all of these skills, not this one, because it will basically make mobs attack you only. Right, this I do recommend having this. Just basically increases your health. Same thing with this skill. Don't apply it unless you want enemies to attack you. And this skill just basically adds armor, right? And you apply everything, and for a little bit of damage, you of course, it's I mean you can choose either this one or this one on the Sky Swarm Smash. In general, Windmill, it gives a lot more damage because it attacks multiple enemies, but I will choose this one because it's faster and more useful, right? And I will also I will also use this one because I will change and yeah, I think this is good. It's not like it attracts enemies. So yeah, now you have this build. Why I wasn't talking about these two, because they are basically like one hit skill, and Skyward Smash is just better. I mean, if you want to go all out, only like it's like we're talking about a tank, like you want to be big, healthy, and damage is not your main concern. So yeah, we can even map. This is how it should look. You can sometimes switch this over that, right? Also, another thing I want to point out why I'm not using this, because this is basically it increases your damage, and I was using it for a while, and I just want to say that this is more useful in my own experience. I did try it both, and yeah, this is just more useful because, as I said, damage is your not main concern. Same goes as for these skills. I mean, this skill is very good if you get stunned by mobs. You can still apply this skill before you get stunned, and you will still make damage to them. So that's why I find this skill very useful as a secondary skill, because I think Skyward Smash is like #1 to go skill if you want to just like damage, you know. Okay, now to the passives. I did upgrade these two. I mean, there's no arguing. You need these two. I don't know what about others. I mean, others are just intelligence, damage, and speed, and so on. So maybe if we get, let's see if we are left with any more points and see it later. Now let's skip masteries, because the main thing I want to go on is ultimates, right? So this is where it gets tricky. So for you to easier understand, first I'm going to compare this Immortal Ultimate and Rage's ultimate. Now what Rage does, it adds 6 times your strength value for 15 seconds. Now imagine you're just gonna get a lot more strength. Now and look at this. This will just basically make you immortal. So how about you think about what's the point of gaining like some strength for 15 seconds if you can just become immortal, right? So right off the bat, the Rage is just out of the game. The main two that we're going to be focusing about is Immortal and this one, Reflective Barrier. So I did try Reflective Barrier and I want to say it's not 100% sure as of Immortal Ultimate. I mean, it depends on how much HP you have and how friendly you are. But yeah, you still die, you still happen to lose health and so on, and it's just not 100% sure you will survive. As for this one, if imagine you're like low on health and you can just use right before you die and you will survive. That's the main benefit of it. So yeah, I'm going to apply Immortal. Now as for masteries, I do recommend going all out to your main skills, which is Skyward Smash and the health. You're left with 3 points and I just recommend to put it on this. So yeah, this is all you need, I think. So yeah guys, have a nice day and I hope this video helped you. Let me know in the comments below. Bye bye.